Oh, yeah, he wouldn't. Well, also your opinion as a straight guy is not as
who successfully
valuable.
used a dating app to become married.
Yeah, but you're going not from you're the male gaze.
What did you call me? Yep, let's go home.
Welcome back to Wild Till 9. Welcome back to the show.
Welcome back to America.
Welcome. Oh my God, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Get me a large.
Well, you're here now.
I'm back. We're back.
You're here now.
We're back. We're back. We have arrived home from my other home.
Our international. What do you mean your other home?
Canada.
Our other home, Lauren.
Our other home.
Yeah. Damn
Husband.
It. Yeah. See.
And honestly, it's a lucky thing that we have both survived because Jeremy and I had to share a queen size bed, which I just don't think we realized how big the size difference between a queen and a king bed is.
Especially like a regular king. Because the width.
Right. We have so much width that like we can sleep the entire night, and like I'm a flailer, and we just don't even touch.
Despite the fact that like when I got back into bed last night, I was like, why am I stepping on Lauren? Yet I'm very much on my side, which was so weird for you.
Don't recall. Anyway, queen bed felt very incredibly small. And Jeremy, we literally need to put a camera on the ceiling because Jeremy refuses to admit that he takes up much more of the bed than he should.
I am convinced.
Here we go.
That if you were to put a literal camera over our head.
No, roll the literal tape.
And just like, you know how like we can tell who speaks more on the podcast?
Yeah.
That tool we have? Mm-hmm. I want a little tool to tell us at the end of, like in the morning.
Yes.
How much of the percentage of bed both of us took up last night.
Let me see the playback. Let me see the motherfucking playback.
I don't need to see the playback, but I would like to just like,
the AI percentage.
Like every morning it was like announced the winner and the loser.
Jeremy's limbs are so long that one, he sleeps diagonal and refuses to admit that. But also like it's I almost took a picture of you in the center, honestly more on my side than anything when we were in Canada.
Because, you almost took a picture of me when I looked stupid?
Well, no, you were just asleep, but I just for the positioning, because again, I just want to see the playback.
I don't think that you are aware.
I don't think you're aware.
I think we're both unaware. You know what? This is a solvable thing. We're gonna do this.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out because it's an ongoing debate, and
I've always wanted to bring cameras into the bedroom, and this is the perfect.
And this is the way to do it. Yeah, exactly.
Great.
So we can settle this argument. We also survived our first kayak. First doubles kayak as a married couple, which I feel like that's a marriage ender right there.
Couples who kayak. And listen, like I don't have any plans for this to be like an ongoing hobby of ours or anything, but we did survive. I actually have plans to never do it again. It's not that I'm too big to kayak. Sure. Just like when I start to enjoy something that requires me using my body, it's like I have to buy the tall boy version. You have to buy the tall boy version. Yeah, we just like had a rental. Like my parents are pretty serious kayak. They're serious hobby kayakers to the point that they have their own doubles kayak. Right. So to kayak with them, we had to do a rental, which is like they obviously have a much nicer kayak. Intermediate advanced. Yeah, exactly. Like committed to the cause. Committed to the hobby. And so we had kind of like a shitty rental. And where would one kayak in Los Angeles? There's probably so many places. We're literally on the coast. Like, is that easy to just get into the ocean and get back out without like having a storage unit over there to like keep your shit? Oh, I mean, like, yeah, obviously a doubles kayak is huge. Can you just like kick off from wherever? Yeah, I think there's like no rules about that, right? I mean, there's like maybe there are. I have no idea. That's it. It's California. I feel like there's gotta be. I couldn't have less knowledge on this topic. Like, I'm sure if you owned a Malibu house that had private beach access, you could just go saunter on out. Well, I feel like you see people with paddle boards and surfboards all the time. Like they just hop in, hop out. But like kayaks, like it feels feels like more of like need a place to like get in and get out. Store her. Well, that too. Yeah, that too. Yeah. So yeah, we survived our first kayak. We did. My knees are a little bruised because I've kept fucking hitting them. Yeah, but you didn't want to get wet. And I feel like that's why you had your knees so high, no? No, it's because like, otherwise it was like an awkward, like, then I was just like. I mean, that's what I was doing, just feet flopping. Yeah, it felt weird. I don't know. I saw this TikTok of Sabrina Carpenter and her little legs she was sitting at the piano and she's got these like mega high platform boots on and her little feet what, 4'10" are just dangling above the ground so many inches high. She's so cute. She's literally like a Polly Pocket. How tall do we think Sabrina Carpenter is? I bet she's 5 foot is my guess. I bet I bet it's going to say 5'1".
Ooh.
Survey says 4'11".
4'11", no way.
That's short.
That makes sense though, because I think of like when I think of Rosanna, because Rosanna Pansino is 4'10", and I think of Sabrina for some reason.
That's got to be rounding up.
4'10" for Rosanna?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
The shortest friend I ever had was 4'8".
Wow.
Yeah. She's a cheerleader.
Oh, I bet
like,
she's a flyer.
She was, yeah.
Yeah, you could toss a 4'8" girl high.
I have no comment.
I feel like
the whole like being super short thing, definitely an inconvenience from what I learned from her.
Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see
She's
that.
like, I literally
things aren't made for her.
I get physically looked over daily.
Right.
She's like, there are amount of times like that, and she's like, and also where she said something to the effect of like, people don't. She's like, nothing I say is taken seriously.
Oh.
Nothing.
That's like people who have a really high, like Princess Disney animated character voice. I feel like no matter what size you are, if your voice sounds like a cartoon, people have a really hard time taking that seriously.
I think that's like a bias that like genuinely probably impacts people more than they think.
Oh my God, yeah, 100%. Yeah. I could totally see that.
Yeah.
I even think about like, I'm 5'5", and I think about how the car sun visor, if I'm sitting up straight and have my seat at the highest possible position, there's a lot of times where it's not even doing anything because I'm too short for the sun visor. Yes.
Are you using your visor correctly?
Yes. And I'm sitting at the highest possible position of my car.
Meanwhile, I'm the opposite. I can't use I have to use the visor like, I have to put it up and then just put it down a little bit. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to see it.
Listen, I would take that than having to put a phone book underneath my butt.
I would much rather have my position than your short one.
Yeah, totally. But I think about that, and I'm 5'5". Like, I'm incredibly average.
We wouldn't be here.
That's true. That is true. We just had a conversation about a friend, and it was a bit of a moral debate about, so I kind of like, he asked for some constructive feedback on his dating profile, and he was...
And Lauren gave mostly constructive feedback.
It was all constructive.
Totally. Yeah, and you can tell by the tone of your voice how you believe that too.
It was entirely constructive.
I think you're actually a very good judge of dating app character.
I think so too.
I do.
I think so too. And so he is 5'8", and he had another friend who was trying to convince him that he should list himself as 5'10".
Yep.
Because a lot of girls, when you can set like a filter for guys, might start at 5'10". The way that I started when I was newly single, I had that shit set at 6 foot and over.
So you were waiting for people who were lying about being 6 foot, and then everybody else was actually over 6 foot.
Everyone that was over 6 feet,
right.
And probably people who were 5'10" and lying to get within that same filter. And so like, I understand that mindset that guys are like, oh, I don't want to get filtered out.
Right.
But also, I was thinking like from a friend's perspective, I was like, if I showed up on a date with someone who had said they were 5'10",
said they were anything like that was so easily measurable.
Totally. That it's like so easily proven
right.
and so obvious once you meet them. Like that might be your first impression of them, is that they lied about their height.
But in the same way that like if you have kids, why would you lie about it? In the same way if you are married, if you are this. Or
you're
like,
not a smoker. Yeah, literally.
Why would you start the entire relationship,
100%,
date, everything on a lie that you're not even like capable of changing.
Totally. And I that's what I said. So I was of the proponent that he should be honest about his height.
I agree.
Because you don't want to start off your first date like as a lie, being like, because in their whole first impression to be like, this guy is definitely not whatever height he said he is.
Well, it's like I can, after having been with you for this many years now, I know that if something bothers you, you're not really thinking about anything else besides what's bothering. Like,
ruminating.
You're just like, what else is he lying about? I wonder if this is true.
Yes.
I bet this is true. Right.
And I feel as if I speak for a lot of the female population when that would be what is going at the forefront of all the girls' minds if they were to encounter this issue.
I also think that's like it would be a red flag if I showed up on the date and said that I was 5'10" and other way around, whatever. Long and short, you obviously saw that I was lying about something and it didn't even bother you.
It's like,
that would be that. Then I'd be like, don't you
have questions?
Don't you have standards?
Yeah, right. But it's just like, why lie? And he was like, well, what if I like want to be in like the way that and again, this is incredibly superficial. My defense is that I was newly single and not looking for anything serious.
Well, I don't think it's bad for anybody to have a preference.
That's true.
Nor do I think it's bad for anybody to feel, some type of way about it and be like working through the fact that like, maybe I am going to miss out on some people who have that filter. But it's like, filters are there for a reason. If somebody wants to date somebody who is Shaquille O'Neal height, let them.
You're so right. Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah. And so, because he was like, well, now I'm going to get filtered out from so many girls.
Great.
I'm
That's
like,
amazing.
But you probably don't want to be with those people.
No, not only do you not want to be, but they don't want to be with you. Like, it is a mutual thing.
Yes.
Like, why are you going around the filter?
You're so right. You're so right. It's a mutual filter use. Yes. You're so correct.
I'm so glad that you see it my way.
Anyway, so I was at the proponent. I was like, bitch, don't lie. Change that height. Let's get you measured, because I also am not entirely positive that he's 5'8". I think that
Lauren.
But regardless, I just feel as if you shouldn't start your first date off on a first impression that may just be totally based around a lie.
There's enough pressure and things that can go wrong on a first date as is.
Why would you even want that to consume your first impression?
I also think that there's like, I remember that psychiatrist, therapist, whatever that I went to after my most recent and last breakup. And he was like, define exactly what you're looking for me. And he's like, and I'm going to make you list out these 100 things. You're going to run out of real things to point out. So he's like, you have to get superficial. I want you to list out the things. What are your preferences? And he's like, not all of these matter. Not all of these are like necessities, but just be aware of the shit that you actually are looking for. Like,
I also would rather, I would so much prefer someone just be honest about having superficial preferences than to lie about it and try and manipulate it as if they don't, and it doesn't matter, but it does, and you can feel that, and you both know it.
Well, let me give you the situation here that I would want to avoid. I'm 5'8". I say I'm 5'10". We start going out on a couple dates. She doesn't call me on it, and we don't really talk about it, and obviously it's not as big of a deal as what the filter could have been.
Sure.
But then you see a text or you hear a comment or a friend says a thing that gives you the idea that she actually does kind of notice that you're not 5'10", and that is kind of weird.
Right,
but
if she made a joke at a party being yeah, you said he was 5'10", but I'm glad we went on the date anyways.
That would be the thing in my mind that every shower for the next 40 years, I'm like, I'm a fucking, why did I do that?
Why did I do that?
Then now, she doesn't think I'm attractive,
right.
But she feels bad, and I guess she's gonna keep dating me. But that would be that would consume me.
No, you're so right. You're so right. That would be the sole shower thought for the rest of eternity.
Yep.
The rest of eternity. And also too, our friend who is 5'8", he's such a great guy.
Great catch.
And so I'm just put your best foot forward.
Put you forward.
Put you forward at 5'8".
Yeah.
And they're gonna love you.
Your whole Jeremosy into it.
Put your whole Jeremosy. Oh my God, I can't believe you just said Jeremosy. That made me so happy.
Anyway, so stop lying about your anything that's a measurement on a man, stop lying about it.
100%. If it's measurable, don't lie about it.
Don't lie about it. And by the way, you don't really need to share most measurements, but the one that's going to go into the dating app profile, don't lie about that.
That's the only measurement that goes into your profile, because it's not like you put your weight or anything.
My favorite is on all the
right. That's not a new feature, right?
I mean, but on all of the gay dating apps, literally. They've got a filter for everything.
Oh, I mean, okay, that's a different universe.
Have you ever seen? Has any of your great friends ever showed you Grindr's filters?
Yes, but not recently.
I mean,
we should get one of our gay friends, and we can do a Grindr deep dive.
But I'm pretty sure it's it goes into the dimensions and whether or not you've been circumcised and all that shit.
Oh, I believe that. I think you can. There's. You know what? I have to. We'll circle back on this, but the nudes exchange within Grindr there's very specific protocol around it.
Oh, so certain nudes are okay, certain nudes are not okay.
I don't know. We'll circle back on this.
And is that a cultural or terms of service thing?
Again, I think both.
I think we need to find some of our gayest friends.
We'll find a source,
a willing
credible
participant?
and willing participant.
All right,
source.
Caleb Marshall, when are you coming back to the pod?
Caleb doesn't love to overshare. Caleb does overshare, and we love when Caleb overshares.
I can't think of, I'm thinking, he's a married man, so we should find somebody.
He's a married man, yeah, no, maybe Dan.
Dan would be good.
Yeah, Dan is a,
If we ever have Chris Olsen back on the pod, I think he'd be a great
he'd be great too. You're so right.
To Grindr or not.
Yeah, you're so right. You're so right. Anyways, so that's been at the forefront of our conversations lately is Shore Kings. Just live your truth.
I feel like when you get new friends, especially new friends who are your age or younger, or just going through the same stuff.
Yeah.
Or when you get new friends that they're single and you're a couple, and they're friends to the couple, you get the full spec. I don't know if I would have crossed that bridge with him had you not also been a friend of his.
Which bridge?
The show me your dating profile and I'll review it and talk. I don't think
he asked me to.
I know, but I don't think if it was just
Oh yeah, he wouldn't. Well, also your opinion as a straight guy is not as
who successfully
valuable.
used a dating app to become married.
Yeah. But you're going not from you're the male gaze.
What did you call me? Listen, it is Pride Month, but
he needs from the female perspective.
Right. I don't disagree with you. Point is, because we're both friends with him, I feel like I get the full spectrum of friendship, which is always like so much more interesting.
I know. I was actually just thinking about how through pickleball, we've never had this many like wholesome straight guy friends.
Let's go ahead and just mark how long into each episode it takes before we mention this fucking sport. Yeah. Yeah. Are we get 12 minutes in?
It is literally before we started recording, I was like, what are we going to talk about today? All we've been doing is playing pickleball. And nothing has changed.
But like, it's not about, pickleball's fun, but it's the gets us out friendly.
Oh my God, it's a whole new community and it is so much fun. And you know what? Someone DM'd me and said that her and her boyfriend started playing pickleball because of us.
That's influence.
And we are out here being pickleball evangelists.
My DMs are filled with pickleball.
I know, mine too.
Yeah.
My For You page, pickleball.
Oh,
Bull Terriers, pickleball.
I'm only following pickleballers from now on.
No, 100%. We are going to a pickleball tour this weekend, and
I'm so excited. So because we've never seen an official person tournament or competition before.
We've never seen anyone that's not just like our friends, and we do have some really talented friends. Right. But we've never seen like a professional play.
But do you remember? Okay, so I know Canada and America are different, but like I remember.
Here we go.
When you would go to like an all-state or like a
I literally don't even know what that means.
Were there any times where like when you were like in music, you would go in to an event where there were 300 other people from like different parts of the country?
Not different parts of the country, but different parts of within a 1 hour radius maybe.
Okay. And like when you would get there, you would just realize how fucking talented and how different other people's approach to a thing that you have a lot of subject like knowledge on.
Sure.
But like, oh wow, they do that so differently than I do. I've never seen them do what I think I have a good grasp on the way that they do it.
I did enough track meets that I feel like I had that. Like even just seeing like someone else's warm up that was different than mine. It's like I feel like that was a good living example of that one.
Sure. So like I think we're gonna be surprised and not like I think we're gonna like have a new world come upon us this weekend.
I'm so excited.
I just love seeing people get excited about something new.
Also, there is such a one-sided rivalry between tennis and pickleball.
Yeah.
It is hysterical. The only people that are actually mad are the tennis players, the really serious tennis players.
T. But also, the amount of tennis players that are becoming pickleball players, funny.
So many.
Yeah.
So many, because everyone's like, oh, pickleball is for people who weren't good enough to make it at tennis. Yeah?
Obviously.
So what? Fucking duh.
Next.
Oh, I would love to not run as much as I used to in tennis.
By the
fucking
way,
duh.
if you're great at tennis.
Slay. Good for you.
Awesome.
Love that for you.
Sick. No, I think it's because like just fundamentally, we're renting their courts.
Well, I mean, I just feel like the times. Okay. Also, I do think it's great that padel is like getting more popular as well too, because now there's like squash courts.
Squash courts are not shared with tennis.
No. But also neither. I don't think padel is either.
You can, I think.
Can you? I don't think so because you need specific walls for padel.
That's no, babe, no. Oh no, you're talking about racquetball.
No, I think I'm talking about. Did you obviously haven't looked at your DMs today and all the paddle ball videos that I sent you today?
I don't think there's a wall. I've played padel. There's no wall involved.
Is someone fucking with us when they say padel?
No, it's padel.
Are we sure?
I'm 100% sure that I'm 15% sure.
Okay, babe, watch this.
Yeah, that is totally.
Yeah, they're playing the wall here, and this is literally on an account called Padel.
Fuck, you do use the wall.
You win, Lauren.
Please hold.
Also, play the audio on this one. This is crazy. The sound of them smacking the fuck out of it is absolutely terrifying.
Hey, correct me if I'm wrong, but when we played Padel last, were we using the walls behind us?
Are you supposed to use the wall?
Are we supposed to use the wall? Like, did you just not include that information when you played me, or?
Who are you blaming right now?
Nick Chris.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let me know. Bye.
He's going to respond to that in 2 business days.
if at all.
Yeah, look at they're totally playing the walls.
Fun. I hated
but they're
it.
smacking the fuck out of it.
Oh, I kind of like this.
Yeah, no, it looks really scary.
Yeah.
It looks really scary. I don't think this is for us.
It kind of looks like a spike ball.
Yeah, a little bit. But anyways, what I was saying is that I feel like racket sports are blowing up right now. So I feel like hopefully pickleball will stop getting as much heat since it's like people are spreading. They're finding.
No, you know what? Talk that shit. We're ready.
I bought a.
I also just to end this point. Stop hating on things you don't care about.
Yeah, well, it's only the people who like are tennis.
As someone who tries to play tennis in LA, there's no courts. Like all the courts are pickleball courts now, and it just sucks. But I think that pickleball looks fun too, and I'm happy for you guys.
Okay, I wanna advocate really quickly for some tennis court situation. So we have 2 places that we play all the time,
and we're not gonna tell them.
No, and I'm not gonna say it. But like, so one of them, there's 8 courts.
Yeah.
2 of them, 2 out of 8 are pickleball courts, and the 6 others are tennis. And then I think with the other one, the other spot that we play at, there's I think 14 courts, and same thing, only 2 out of the 14 are pickleball.
Yeah. Well,
so
you guys just do not know about the pickleball pandemic that has hit the West Side, because all of the tennis courts, all of the I know out in the valley.
I can't speak for the West Side. I take no ownership of what's happening on the West Side. That's not my territory.
Also, not a problem that no one wants to play tennis anymore.
I know.
It's too much goddamn running.
Way too much running.
It's just too much running.
Yeah.
Also, like I've been hit with the tennis ball and I've been hit with the pickleball, and let me tell you, the preference is 100% to be hit with a small little plastic ball versus a tennis ball at full speed.
100%. Also, tennis too hard.
So hard.
Yeah.
And listen. You know what? No, that's enough. That's okay. That's enough.
Moving on.
What I did buy for a TikTok today was a little rhinestone kit so that I can rhinestone a pickleball. I found like the neon yellow green rhinestones.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna rhinestone. I'm gonna bejewel a pickleball for some art.
I ordered something that will come in time for next week.
Yeah.
That you're gonna be so excited about, and that's all I can give you.
Is it a mister to bring with us to the tournament?
You know what it is?
What?
It's a smaller version of something that's bigger. Which I know is your favorite thing.
I love a mini thing. I love a mini thing.
Yeah.
We already have a mini pickleball keychain. What could it be?
Let's find out.
A mini paddle?
You know what we should do?
What's
What's that lens that makes everything look super tiny?
The little I forget the name of it.
We
but
should
yes.
rent that and just take like videos of the boys just existing.
This is a detour from pickleball, correct?
Right, but that would be like a mini version of what we already have.
Got it.
Yeah. You can cut that if you'd like. That was a point
got
of
it.
whatever.
I was trying to keep up. I wasn't sure where you were going with that, and
What's the name of that lens?
Fish eye?
No, it's not a fisheye. I forget. It
makes everything look like a little
like a miniature,
like a little village.
Yeah. When we were in Canada, my parents also play pickleball, and so my mom is starting to make a recovery from her 2 slip discs, and so she has tilt shift. Yes, that's right. That's it. And so she's finally able to pickleball. She's getting her pickleball legs back.
I thought she
did great.
No, I was genuinely shocked.
Yeah, me too.
At how mobile she was.
And so we were there for 6 days, 5 full days. Of the 5 full days, we played pickleball 4 days.
Sorry, we missed a day. Our bad.
I know. And I think it might have been it was on kayak day that we didn't pickle.
It's true.
Oh no, maybe we did pickle that day later in the afternoon. I can't remember. No, that was Saturday.
I can't remember the last time I was like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, I know.
Like the amount of times we're like, oh, someone's gonna get a court at 9 p.m. Do you want to go? And we say yes.
Of what we did last night on a Sunday evening at 9 p.m.
Better than heroin.
I know. True, better than heroin. Slay.
Pickleball. Better than heroin.
What a mantra. I love that for the brands.
Find me someone who disagrees.
Oh my God, Jeremy. It was just a matter of time. Someone's Ninja Creamy, caught on fire.
Not ours.
Not ours. This isn't my way of like telling you that I set our kitchen on fire. No, someone's creamy. Because I always say that like when it's going, it just makes such an intense sound that like I really think it's about to fly off and like murder someone and slice me into 45 pieces.
It sounds like it's pushing itself beyond the limits.
Yes.
Every time.
Every single time. It's brand new. And so someone's creamy, caught on fire the other day, and I'm like, oh shit.
From what?
I don't know. It could have been an electrical thing as well, too. They also didn't post a video of it. So I'm like, show me the receipts.
So how do you know that it caught on fire?
Yeah, show me the receipts. She made like a story time being like, my creamy caught on fire. And then everyone tagged me in it being like,
this bitch doesn't shut up about creamy. Yeah. Got it. Yeah.
But
hey, creamy girl.
I'm like, this is going to be, ew, Jenny. Ew.
Oh, who's the creamy girl?
This is going to be, ew, stop.
I'm not the creamy girl.
This is going to be like in This Is Us when there was the crock pot killed off one of the main characters.
Except for the only difference is that didn't happen. And
this actually did happen. It was a fictional situation. And this one actually did happen.
It's whoever the competitor of Creamy is, and they're just putting out some just misinformation.
Literally, no competitors.
Okay.
No competitors.
It's a fucking blender.
It's not.
It's a blender that you have to freeze everything beforehand.
You've tasted the ice cream that I've made in that little bitch.
Right. It's a blender.
Yeah, but it's a special blender.
Yeah, it's a utility blender.
It's an ice cream blender.
Okay. It's a blender.
Anyways, it caught on someone's caught on fire, and now I just want to give the PSA that a Ninja Creamy has caught on fire, and so to all be aware. But
that's more of an electrical issue.
I will continue to hide behind the island while my Ninja Creamy does its whole spinning situation, because I just feel as if it's like what are those? Is it a Death Star? Those little blades? That's kind of what the inside of it looks like, and I'm just nervous that that's.
I don't think it's a Death Star.
What is it? Not a Death Star?
What's a Death Star?
Those little silver stars from one of the Star Trek, maybe?
Oh, that might be a Death Star. Yeah.
That might be a Death Star.
I thought for sure that's not where you're. No, I believe that is a Death Star.
A throwing star.
Slay.
Oh, wait. Throwing star.
Well, no. I was talking about the one from Star Trek.
I think it's Star Trek or Star Wars, yeah.
Which I have never seen before, but I'm pretty sure it's called the Death Star. Anyways, I feel like there's a Death Star attack waiting to happen at every moment when I have my Ninja Creamy on.
Yeah. Listen, if you end up dying via Ninja Creamy.
That's a big lawsuit win for you.
Huge win for me.
Huge win for you.
Huge win for me. But I think I have to make that part of my brand moving forward.
How so? How would the rebrand go?
Hi, my name is Jeremy Lewis. Yes, I was the one that was married to Creamy Girl.
The now deceased.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. We'll work on that. That I think needs a little bit of work.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's okay. Okay. So I went down this wormhole on this specific TikTok account, which I realized was then just a promotional account for an app called 21 Questions. This is not an ad, but I always, when I see a TikTok that I'm like, ooh, this will be good for the pod, I save it in a little folder or whatever. And so as I was flipping through it the other day, I was like, oh, there's a whole app to this. This is so nice. Am I paying a trial fee before it goes to $4 a week? And will I be canceling it the moment we end this?
For a week?
$4 a week.
That's a spicy amount of money.
I won't even pay $4 a week for freaking Heads Up, and that's a wonderful iPhone game.
$4? Who's charging by the week?
Yeah, truly. No, that's such a ripoff. I feel like they really just do that so that the longer you forget, the more money they make. Anyways, it's called 21 Questions, and again, not an app. And I do think that the pricing is a scam, so incredibly not an ad.
So this is an anti-ad.
This is an anti-ad.
Well, we're gonna play it,
but maybe the questions are really good. So maybe I don't know. Decide for yourself.
Yeah, obviously we put a lot of time and effort into reviewing this.
And I also didn't want to click through them too much because I wanted to answer the questions together.
The juicy.
Okay, so here's we can explore all of it. So we've got a couple categories for couples. Couples embark on a journey of discovery, intimacy, and laughter as you learn more about your partner.
Okay.
Boo. Do you know me? How well does your partner know you? There's only one way to find out. I want to do that one.
Okay, let's do it.
Spicy. Ooh. Grab your partner and brace yourselves for some naughty fun. I don't know what that one's going to be like. Name game. Alternate quickly shouting out the first thing that comes to mind until someone runs out of ideas.
Okay, let's do how well do you know your partner and then some spicy.
Okay, here we go. So these ones are all for you answering for me.
Okay.
How do I like my eggs?
Well, you like them scrambled. You make them hard. I make them soft. You kind of burn the shit out of them.
I don't know how to make a soft scrambled egg.
Yeah.
Well, what's my preference for an egg?
Loaded with salt.
That is a fair answer. I would say over easy is probably my favorite egg.
Okay, yeah. But with a fuck ton of salt.
With a fuck ton of salt. Or a scrambled with cheese if you've made them.
Right.
But I would probably never choose a scrambled for myself because, again, I burn the fuck out of them.
Yeah, you put the pan on high and just put the egg in there.
I'm going for speed and efficiency.
Yep.
Do I prefer action or comedy movies?
It depends on your mood.
Okay, fair. I will accept.
I think most of the time you're more interested in lighthearted things.
Yes.
However, you are down for action when you're in the mood.
Here we go. Do I enjoy gardening or would I rather have low maintenance plants?
You enjoy the fruits of someone else's labor as far as flowers are concerned.
Sure.
You're willing to try gardening.
Okay.
As it pertains to making flowers that you think are, pretty.
Nice, yeah.
However, you're not someone who's going to go weed.
Totally. Right. It's also 100 degrees out right now.
Regardless,
and so,
if it was the nicest fucking day ever, you are not going to get on your knees and weed.
Okay. What do I have a soft spot for?
Oh my God. How much time do you have?
I'll be able to accept 5 different answers.
Okay. Animals that look like they need help. Smaller versions of things that already exist, whether or not they have any utility whatsoever.
Right, like a small spoon.
Birds from Target.
Yes.
Soft things.
Yes.
And
give me one more.
Bull terriers. But pups in general.
Pups in general.
Yeah.
That's Okay, here we go. What is my favorite way to unwind after a long day?
Glass of champagne. Champers.
Champagne.
And a good book.
Good book.
And a cuddle up with bubbies or Diggo.
Yep.
And your couch.
Yeah, that's all accurate.
All under a blanket.
Yeah, all under a blanket. Do I prefer summer or winter?
Summer.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
But not, you prefer like warm LA winter or cool LA summer?
Yes. Nailed it. What am I really passionate about?
You're passionate about...
pickleball. It's pickleball.
No, you're passionate about like animal cruelty and advocating for... Really, you're pretty good at taking the side of the underdog.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is very true.
Like when there's no cameras going and nothing's being recorded, more often than not, even if you don't even know how to like adequately, I feel like, defend somebody's like stance, if they had a really shit hand to begin with, you're going to take their side almost every time.
This was also my approach in dating. I can fix them.
Right.
What's a guilty pleasure of mine?
God. Touching everything when we're out in public. Fucking just like, fucking fingers all
I'm a
everything.
Textures person.
You just love to fucking touch
I'm a textures
public
person.
shit.
I need to touch like
It's so
sweaters and stuff like that.
So weird.
Yeah. Do I prefer a hike in the mountains or a walk on the beach?
I don't know if you would prefer actually hiking a mountain, so I'm going to go on a walk on a beach.
Yeah, I agree. Nothing about a mountain sounds appealing.
Like you're down for like a normal hike, but mountain,
that's not me. What are some things I'm really good at? I love all these compliments. These are so nice.
Generally speaking, you're above average at just about everything.
That is literally the nicest thing you could ever say.
But your ability to your ability to quickly problem solve in order to get to the desired outcome is better than just about anyone I've ever met.
Wow, that is so nice. Do I prefer sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Yeah, 100%. If I'm looking at the sunrise, something has gone wrong. Yeah.
Moose puked.
What is my truly? What is my favorite type of cuisine?
Oh, that's tough. Because you love a good noodle.
Love a good noodle.
But you love a good. Well,
I love a noodle from any
honestly,
cuisine, though.
I think you love a good noodle.
I think I love my favorite food.
Italian,
my favorite cuisine
Asian,
is noodle. You're so right.
Yeah, noodle.
It's noodle. My favorite food group too.
Butter.
Noodle. Butter nude. Yeah, 'cause it's like a noodle, like a pad thai.
You're a noodle girl.
It can be a rice nude. Yeah, it can be any kind of nude. Am I a fan of road trips or flying to a destination?
I don't think I need to answer that question.
I don't think so either. What's my shoe size?
5.5.
6.
Really?
Yeah. My foot grew.
It was 5.5.
It was 5.5, yeah.
So wait, like when are you gonna update? When are you gonna update the Notion?
I'll update my Apple ID health card.
Got it. Not sure that that's on there.
Yeah, I don't think it's on there.
But what's your blood type again?
A
Positive.
Oh, I would have gone negative. A positive? Are you sure?
Let's find out.
I don't think it is.
Let's find out.
What's my favorite movie? Can you multitask? Let's go.
My God, favorite movie.
I don't even know if I know the answer to this.
I don't think I feel like I don't know. Nor have I ever known this.
I don't think I know the answer either.
Okay, you are. I need. It's alerting me that I should have been looking at your most recent health updates and options.
What's my favorite kind of soup?
Oh man.
I would accept 3 different answers here.
Broccoli cheddar.
That's one of them.
Chicken noodle.
No.
Not really. No. Ramen.
That was another one. I don't know if that counts as soup, but I'm counting it as soup.
I love that I knew that you would count it as soup.
Yeah.
And tomato.
I do love a tomato, but no, French onion would have been my 3rd.
Oh, okay. All right. Next.
Okay, who the fuck is paying $4.99 a week for these
Who
questions?
the fuck is paying $3.99? But still. Do I prefer baths or showers?
Depends on the purpose, but like I think you enjoy your baths more.
Yeah.
But you take more showers.
Yes, for sure. I also am a post-bath showerer.
Right.
Like I would never just take a bath and then just like go about my day. Like because I know people are always like, you're disgusting, you take so many baths. I'm like, no bitch, I get into the shower after I take a bath so I can properly scrub off with new water.
Your soup booty.
Okay, yeah. Like, I'm not just sitting in soup booty the entire time.
Gross.
Okay, and this is a good finale until we switch. How many hot dogs do you think I could eat in a contest?
2.
Literally 2.
And like that would be a stretch.
Okay, I'm scared to see some of the spicy questions.
Oh, I'm asking you the spicy ones. Good to me.
Oh my God. Oh.
No, stop. No. Stop. All right, ready? Okay. Do you want me to do the do you know me first or no?
Whatever you want.
I'll do 10 of these and then 10 spicy.
Okay.
All right, do you know me? Do I prefer to plan ahead or be spontaneous?
I think that you like a plan ahead with a touch of spontaneity. You don't think?
How often am I planning ahead for like anything?
Have you seen you book anything?
Oh, that is different. Okay,
yeah.
you're right.
Yeah, are you kidding?
I think, you know what it is? As far as spontaneity goes,
yeah.
I think because we're a couple, I feel like there's less of it because like we have to like get two people on the same page. That's the only reason though.
It should probably feel more spontaneous though, since I plan everything.
Yeah, you're right. Stupid question. Stupid question. Do I prefer to visit historical sites or explore modern attractions?
I would say that you don't really enjoy either.
Okay. Would I rather have a cozy fireplace or a balcony with a view?
Balcony with a view for sure. You love
Correct.
a view. You love a view.
Oh, this is good. What are my weaknesses? I will accept one thing.
One thing.
I know this is going to be tough.
Give me a category and I'll tell you a weakness.
So she's having a hard time picking.
I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave you.
Okay, I think your weakness in conflict, and we've talked about this before, is that we have a hard time. We pace through conflict at different paces, and so I feel
Rates.
What?
Rates. We get to paces at paces.
Yeah, different. We pace through at different speeds.
Okay.
And so, like, you are better at seeing, like, the end goal of where we need to end up. But sometimes I think railroad some of the emotional stops that we need to take to get to the end of the conflict.
Sure.
But we've talked about this in therapy.
We have, so it's fine. I don't disagree. What is something I lose the most?
You lose the most. Oh, my God, fucking everything. Aura ring, cell phone, wallet. No, you know what? The thing you lose the most is like your beverage. Whatever beverage you have on the go is in the bathroom. It's like on a random shelf in my office. It was on the trash can in our backyard.
Okay, so 3 more questions in the normal category.
Okay.
Who is my celebrity crush?
Sydney Sweeney.
Any others?
Alexander Daddario.
Oh, of course. Any others?
And
Let's cap her off. Number 3.
who am I missing? I can't think of another one.
Okay.
I feel like those are the two tops, the two mains.
LaurDIY.
LaurDIY.
What sports did I play in high school?
Basketball.
Okay.
High jump.
That would be track and field, yeah.
Sure, track and field.
Yep.
And football.
Yep.
And is that it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lastly.
Tall boy sport.
Tall boy sports, yeah.
Tall boy
Tall boy sports. Do I prefer to take photos or be in photos?
Oh my God, fucking, we can let the audience guess on this one.
All right. Next one, spicy. Okay. So this is you guessing for me, right?
Yeah, I'm a little nervous
actually,
here.
no, this is more of like an, wait. Oh, no. I think this is more like just coupley in general. Okay. The average duration of sex for most couples is around 10 minutes.
Oh!
How long do you think we last?
I think it depends
Is your
on
voice
the
okay?
encounter.
Is your voice okay?
I would say on average from start to finish is like 20?
Yeah, I think it's probably accurate. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to say the annoying thing about us?
What? No. Moving on.
I think it's the most
Moving
honestly,
on.
if I was going to be jealous of us in any aspect,
Next question.
That would have been it.
Next question.
All right, go to the Patreon.
My father does have access to the internet.
Oh my God. Should we explore the idea of incorporating smut books into our foreplay?
That is hysterical. Oh my God, I'd rather die.
Okay, instead of asking this,
I would rather die.
if we had to incorporate one theme, character, thing that you've read, what's one that you think we could get through?
Fuck it, I know. Oh my God, I just can't.
How many fucking 1,000 pages of fairy fucking have you read?
Yeah, but that's you don't want fairy fucking in. I don't feel like that's.
I didn't say that I did. My point is, if we had to, what would you incorporate?
It wouldn't be fairy fucking. That's for sure.
Can I check at the ears?
What?
Check it like the Legolas ears.
I would punch those right off of your head. I'd punch those right off your head.
Okay. What do you think our sex will be like in 20 years?
I think about the same.
I don't know if that was good or bad. All right. Your turn. You can ask you.
I think that's good.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I think that's good. Yeah.
I mean, 20 years from now, my best dick dates will be over. Let's be honest. No comment. Cool.
Here's a good one to end on. If you had a porn star name, what would it be? Oh, you know what? Don't answer that. I feel like there's a porn star name generator somewhere. Here we go. Oh, whoa. It gave me one. What? Angelica Kitty. If I just refresh, will it keep going? I know I like the one where you like tell it a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, same.
But like Ivy Fox, Christy Sin, Rose Banks, Inferno, Texas, Vicky Ryder. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we are millennial.
Yep.
Next.
What do you want?
I'm on rum and
monkey?
Monkey.com. Yeah. Okay, what do you currently do in life? Good question. I work in an office. I do not work in an office. I'm a traveler, full-time student. I do not work in an office. Deepest desire, inner and outer peace, a compassionate world, personal growth, finding true love, understanding other people. I'm going to go with personal growth since I already have true love. What would you say is your strongest quality? I'm a bit of a bright spark, intelligence, kindness, creativity, strength, confidence. What role do you play? This is a really in-depth porn star generator. Oh my God, a porn star name generator.
Porn star. Make us a porn star.
What role do you play in your friendships? I like to make my friends laugh. They always come to me for advice. I tend to be a peacemaker between friends. I offer support where I can. I am usually the one to help fix things.
How many fucking questions are there?
Yeah, there's so many. Why did you take this set? It looked like fun. I was bored. All of the above. None of the above. My friends encouraged me. Blah, blah, blah. Looked like fun. Oh, here we go. Oh my God, there's more. What do you dream about when you sleep? Jesus. Okay. A dog.
Oh my God, mine's hilarious.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Oh my God, hang on. I'm still going. Hang on.
I hate it. Oh my God, I hate it.
Oh, I can't wait.
Awful. This guy would quite literally never be hired.
Did you put your last name when it said to ask for your name?
No.
Okay. Oh my God, commence spanking. I'm terrified. No!
Mine's worse, I guarantee.
Go ahead.
Randy Fucker.
Where did they get Randy? Did you put Randy in? You put Jeremy and they're like, here you go, Randy Fucker?
Randy Fucker.
Oh my God. Okay, well, hello, my name is Frenchie Kittens.
Frenchie Kittens?
Frenchie Kittens. Spank yourself, you sexy thing.
Ew. Why all the spanking?
Why so much spanking?
Okay, well, good to know.
Oh, you know what? I don't know if that was.
Yeah, that wasn't. I don't know if that was a good use of our time. Anyway, I would love to know what a better porn star name would be for us.
Oh my God. I feel like there's so many better ones where it's like, choose the month that you were born in. You know what I mean? Like those ones where they
Canada
keep
Caboose.
Whoa.
Canada Caboose, that sounds like a male, I feel. I fear that feels like
Canada Caboose?
Yeah, I fear that feels
whatever.
Like just a little like a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, fine. I don't think that the spicy questions were that crazy.
I don't think we did. I mean, there were definitely some that were not appropriate for
I may have skipped a few.
an audience. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I was like, conveniently, here's our last one.
If there was only like a password, you know what? If we could just do one that like only people who watched the show could see, then I would do it.
I feel a little itchy thinking about sharing some of that, but
Well, like I just wouldn't want like the broader internet. Like if you've been with us.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's like a little more comfortable for like the first time listener.
Just the casual passersby.
Yeah.
They're like, who the fuck are these people?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, not for me.
Freaky Friday 2. Did you see you know what? I feel fucking. Did you see Freaky Friday?
That's with
Lindsay Lohan. Yes.
Yes.
And Jamie Lee Curtis.
Obviously.
You did. See
yes.
it.
At some point.
At some point.
Yeah.
They just started filming Freaky Friday 2.
I feel like Lindsay's back.
Lindsay's so back.
She went away for a while.
Yeah.
Now she's back.
Yeah.
Also, I think anyone who's that famous needs to go away for a while.
Didn't she have a bunch of like clubs in Ibiza?
Wow, the way you just said that.
Isn't it? Is that not it?
No, you're very correct.
Yeah. I know it's spelled Ibiza.
Right.
But I think it's.
No, you're correct.
I think she had a bunch of beach clubs, right?
I have no idea.
I don't know. This is why I don't know anything of actual fucking use because I have information like this and every dog breed name in my brain.
In Greece.
In Greece. That's right.
Lohan clubs?
Yeah, Lohan Beach House, Mykonos, and then also
Yes, Mykonos, that's it.
in Rhodes, both in Greece.
Wow.
Okay. Colossus
honestly,
of Rhodes.
I love that for her.
No, it's quite the pivot, but yeah.
I'm so glad that she ended up. I'm sure that she's got years of trauma, but I'm so glad that she found her way.
See, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at God.
Actually, she's doing like a few really like cute little rom-com-y Netflix movies right now too. They're
also
very
like
cute.
I feel like once you get in that cycle,
yeah.
keep getting that call.
Yeah. She picks up.
You guys, there's some breaking Taylor Swift news that happened 4 hours ago.
I was actually gonna ask.
Just saw it on my computer.
I was gonna ask Show.
Oh, 4 hours ago. Oh, so it's hot.
Wait, no, Show. How do you feel?
I've never felt more joy in my life.
How do you feel like the hard launch in London?
Jeremy, nothing has ever fulfilled me like
Was it the royal
opening
family?
my TikTok.
Was it the red bottoms?
She said that no man has ever made her this happy.
No one. I'm sorry, whoever, if they listen to this.
John Mayer's
ever.
out there going, God damn it.
I just like, hold on. The monitor is still working. Great.
I saw the cutest TikTok of Jason Kelce, who had
Travis.
No.
Jason
Got
Kelce,
it.
who was there with his family, and he was stacked with friendship bracelets that had been given to him from like wrist to elbow. It was the cutest thing. I love him and Kylie Kelce. I love
It's crazy
them.
how big he is.
Oh yeah,
It's a big,
powerful guy.
The friendship
She
blankets
also,
were like literally like
they're probably bursting off his
Right.
forearm. She also was an athlete too. Like they're just like a power athlete couple.
Well, you've never done this because you've never gone to EDC, but there's a thing called Plur, and there's a thing.
I know what fucking plur is.
Right, like you exchange bracelets, right?
I would have been such an AB. I would have been such a good ABG. I'm literally built for that.
There's still time.
I don't know. I don't think there is.
Anyway, your Tumblr would say otherwise.
That
You've been an ABG for years.
I have not been an ABG for years.
Your Tumblr would suggest otherwise.
That is, my Tumblr was in my emo phase. That is so the opposite of ABG.
I feel like we were looking at your Tumblr not yesterday, and someone was like, it's kind of ABG.
No. They just saw a few photos of me with like the pink ombre hair.
Got it.
Yeah, that's not ABG.
Something
though.
else that does not need to come back.
Yeah. No.
I have no idea what I was going to say. Cool. Oh, anyway, so but you exchange like bracelets.
Yeah.
And like at the end of the night, it's like the skinny ass girl and like the thick dude who like you exchange with. It's just like some are like flying off of your arm. You look ridiculous.
Yeah, no, I really wish that I could have participated in
Again,
that because I feel
I think there's going to be a time.
I don't know.
Could be. Yeah.
Could be. I can't read any of this caption because it's text is too small.
Don't
But
worry. So, Taylor Swift has never had a man that is really proud to be with her. And they always try.
That's so crazy.
They always try and hide. Okay, her last boyfriend that she was with for 6 years, like, was always like literally covering his face, like whenever photos would be taken, or like making her go through the back door of
Okay.
places.
But let's think about this.
Never. No. The whole time though, like never posted. They were never posted on social media. Like
that's also giving Jeremy a little bit.
Hold on. I'm going to push back on this so hard.
okay, let's do it.
I'm pushing so I used to use social media all the time. Like the amount of things that the amount of time and like actively, like a two-way conversation.
Sure.
Not just read what's going on, like some shit and like DMs.
Yeah.
And then after the 1,000th person like suggests that like, especially like if I'm in a relationship with you or my ex, or whatever else, that like I'm only talking about things online to try and like build my clout.
Oh my God. Yeah.
You know what? That's not the case. And I'm not even going like, it's so just like,
No,
I'm
it's
so.
not. I don't think it's about the not posting. It's the like
It's
when
like
in
the
public
face
covering the
yeah.
face or like putting his hood on as if like how
Right, so,
dare I
like-
be spotted with.
But like, I think
And Taylor talks about all the time how she just like really wanted to be like wanted someone who was like proud to be with her, and it felt like he was trying to like hide.
Right. So it might have been a him thing, but
Totally.
it definitely comes off like the impression it's giving is that he's not proud to be seen with her.
right.
Yeah.
Which like, if I were any boyfriend who noticed that every single time she broke up with a guy, she made a banger of a breakup album about the guy, I would probably minimize my public-facing exposure with
Also,
her
like,
as well.
Going into dating her, you would know that.
Agreed.
That's a risk you're taking.
Agreed. I mean, listen, I just think that just because people don't like outwardly show it publicly to fans and the average consumer of like her music doesn't mean they're not proud.
I'm just happy for her that she found a man who was willing to get dressed up in a silly costume.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think this is cute.
And is like comfortable being a part of her world. Because I feel like that's probably what she needs from someone is like someone who's like comfortable in the spotlight, but also knows how to share the spotlight. That's a fucking cute photo.
And
oh my God.
She has never posted a boyfriend on the main feed.
So
And he's been posted twice. In
audio
the past
listeners,
week.
this is where he is holding her in the air, like what is this, like a bucket hold? I don't know what it is. Where I don't know. It's very
bucket
a
hold?
bug. I don't know either, but
I don't know.
Okay.
And a freaking video of him walking out on stage and the crowd going wild.
Oh, that's very cute.
So he's having fun, obviously.
I really like them together. I think it's a good fit, and I really like him, and I think he's a good match.
I honestly, I think it takes someone who's used to like literally having their like body smashed by another large man over and over again to like actually be tough enough to know when to like not insert yourself in things, like when to like just be able to always be in that like headspace of like what you would need to be Taylor Swift's boyfriend.
I saw a really cute TikTok where it was like how the bodyguards are just like feel so much more safe when Travis is there because he's just such a big motherfucker.
I mean, you'd have to have one hell of a death wish
Yeah.
to get between Taylor
And him.
Yeah.
I listen, I wouldn't risk it. There is nothing that I would risk
Think about how easy it would be
to be
to
pummeled by
just
Travis.
move me out of the way and get to you. Like, wouldn't be difficult. They'd be like, move toothpick. Like, fuck off. Him, you would have to, like, you would
Oh,
genuinely.
he's a boulder. He's a mountain.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
Like, I think, like, what would happen to you legally would be an afterthought. I would be worried about my physical presence.
Yeah, no, your physical well-being.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I understand. But it was very cute. It was like how the bodyguards instantly relaxed once Taylor was like sitting with him because he was like, he basically is a bodyguard.
Yeah.
Basically is.
Would genuinely. Like, I feel like also like people who are in love and like a couple or whatever, like normally a guy would do whatever he could do in order to protect her.
Right.
Could.
But there are just some guys that can do a little more than others.
Could do more than others.
Yeah.
Like we gave an example earlier, and that's probably a good one. I know that my biggest defense asset is not my biceps.
It's your brain.
My brain.
It's your big brain.
Yeah.
So many folds.
So many folds.
So many folds.
So much sarcasm.
So much sarcasm. So that the internet picks up on about half of.
Sorry.
Slay.
My bad. My bad.
So we are doing some pre-recording right now in preparation for some pod recording time off / travel. So this Taylor Swift, this T Swift, and Travis news might be old, and there might be a third boyfriend photo by time that this airs.
Or a breakup.
We could,
Or a breakup.
we
Yeah,
could
anything
only
can
be-
happen.
Well, not breakup, but if there's another photo, we could only be so lucky.
Show's convinced that they're engaged.
I do
Already.
think they're engaged because I don't think she would do this.
I wouldn't disagree with you.
I think she's very careful.
If they're not engaged, I think they're obviously on the same page.
Well,
Right.
didn't they like move in together and stuff? Didn't that happen?
Who knows?
Not like.
You know what? They're so rich. They have
Yeah.
so many homes everywhere
Yeah.
that it probably doesn't
Exactly.
even work like that for celebrities of that level.
Yeah. No. In fact, like they probably want to like keep their established domiciles in whatever states they're already in.
Right. With all their multiple properties that they already own.
I mean, if Taylor Swift lives in a state with like state income tax, that would be insane.
I don't think she does. I don't think her.
She's in Tennessee.
Yeah. As she should be.
Right.
Anyways, hope you enjoyed this episode. We just had on a handful of guests when you're listening to this. So if you haven't seen all of our guest episodes, we've had some banger people come and join us on the pod, and we will see you next week.
Like, subscribe, keep being great. Latvia.
Podbean.
Hard to say.
Podbean still beaning?
We'll find out after the show.
All right.
Bye, Latvia.
Goodbye.
Bye.